Imagine a world where tea is a symbol of rebellion and where ideas of liberty and freedom take root amidst the thunder of musket fire. Welcome, dear listeners, as we journey back in time to the American Revolution, a tumultuous period that changed the course of history. In the mid-18th century, the American colonies, then under British rule, began to chafe under the burden of excessive taxation. This discontentment first bubbled over in 1765 with the infamous Stamp Act, a tax law imposed by the British on the American colonies. The colonists responded with vehement protest, voicing their belief in no taxation without representation. Fast forward to 1770, the Boston Massacre occurred. British soldiers, faced with an angry mob, fired into the crowd, killing 5 colonists. This event became a rallying cry for the revolutionaries, further fanning the flames of rebellion. Then came the Boston Tea Party of 1773. In protest against the Tea Act, a group of colonists dumped a shipment of tea from the British East India Company into the Boston harbor. This act of defiance was a significant step towards the impending revolution. The following year, in 1774, the First Continental Congress convened. Representatives from 12 of the 13 colonies met in Philadelphia, laying the groundwork for a unified colonial government. The shot heard around the world in 1775 marked the start of the Revolutionary War. The battles of Lexington and Concord, where the first shots were fired, marked the beginning of the violent struggle for American independence. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. This document, penned by Thomas Jefferson, marked the official break from British rule and asserted the colonies' right to govern themselves. The Revolutionary War raged on until 1781, with the Battle of Yorktown marking a decisive victory for the American forces. British General Cornwallis's surrender effectively ended the war. 2 years later, in 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, officially ending the Revolutionary War and recognizing the United States of America as a sovereign nation. In conclusion, the American Revolution was a transformative period in world history. It began as a protest against perceived injustices and culminated in the birth of a new nation. It was a war driven by ideals of freedom, liberty, and self-governance. The American Revolution was a testament to the power of collective action and the indomitable spirit of the human desire for freedom. From the Stamp Act to the Treaty of Paris, this era was marked by a series of events that led to the formation of the United States. It was a time of great struggle and even greater triumph. The American Revolution was not just a war, it was a revolution of ideas, a revolution of the mind and spirit, a revolution that changed the world.